Here we are in the Everyone section of our library. Now, a lot of people think that the E in the Everyone section actually stands for easy, and that's just not the case. They are picture books, but there's some very challenging text in these picture books. So for you older kids, these make great books to take to your book buddies. Just like our fiction section, our Everyone section is arranged alphabetically by the last name of the author. So all around these shelves, you'll find your books by the last name of the author. If you happen to get to a section and you can't find your author, check and see if there's a little sign, because we like to pull some books out of our Everyone section. For instance, series books. We like to put those on the series shelf. So if you're looking for a series, check here first and then check on the shelf. We also like to pull out popular authors. So in the bins underneath these sections here, you'll see books by popular authors like Eric Carle or Dr. Seuss. But again, if you check on the shelves, there should be a little sign directing you to our popular author bin. Like for instance, if I'm trying to find a book by Bill Peet, I'm going to come over to the P section. I'm going to find P-E-E, and I'm going to stick my shelf marker in here where I think it's going to be. Right here is P-E-E. And here I find no books by Bill Peet, but there's this little sign that says, go to the popular authors bin for Bill Peet. But maybe I decide to look at another book here. And what happens if I knock my shelf marker off? Well, instead of putting my book back on the shelf in the wrong spot, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it right here on top of the shelf, and that way Mrs. Johnson or Mrs. Barron can take care of putting that away in the right place. On top of the popular author bins, we have our nonfiction section. And the nonfiction section is going to be arranged by numbers, which help us with subjects. So for instance, the 100s are going to be about feelings. The 300s are going to be about communities, which is really important in kindergarten when you're studying about communities and social studies. The 500s are going to be about science and animals. That's a very, very popular section. And there are several more sections on the back as well. Remember guys, Everyone books are for everyone.